Hey everybody, it's Legend. Today I'm going to be talking about upper body layers, specifically what you should wear when you're out and about in the elements. Whether you're hunting, backpacking, hiking, fishing, or God forbid if you do have to bug out, these are the clothes you should be wearing or have on you. There are three primary layers when it comes to picking out the proper clothing. You have your base layer, your mid layer, and then your outer layer or shell. On the couch right in front of the camera is an example of a base layer. Now the primary property you need for any base layer is a moisture wicking material. What that means is it pulls moisture away from your body and to the outside of the clothing. This will keep you drier and keep you warmer. That's very important. Examples of this would be Under Armour or NFL Nike gear or stuff like that. It's kind of a stretchy material. It's usually synthetic in nature, so you guys be on the lookout for that. Now you can actually have more than one mid layer. Now I tend to put a regular shirt over this that's non-cotton. If you take anything out of this video and remember that cotton kills. You want to stay away from it. Cotton absorbs moisture. If you've ever gone hiking in it, you know that your body's just filled with sweat on your shirt, and sometimes you can even wring out the sweat, which is horrible. Now when you're backpacking and you have coats on, sometimes when you're working hard you tend to sweat, and cotton underneath clothing will keep you colder, especially when you stop hiking. So make sure you stay away from all cotton. I like to stick with synthetics. You can put on wool shirts if you like, or you can put on stuff of similar material. My favorite mid layer is a sweatshirt. This one is an Under Armour. What you got to remember, like I said before, stay away from cotton. A lot of times what I like to use for mid layer is a poly material. Anything that starts with P-O-L-Y is a synthetic, and it'll be moisture wicking and warm. The next layer I have for my mid layer is usually a wool because I like a lot of warmth, depending on the time of year. Sometimes if I know it's going to be cold out, I might go with something heavier, but usually wool works for me. It holds in a lot of heat. If it does get wet, it still insulates. That's very important about wool. Remember that. The last layer is a very critical layer, and it's actually your moisture repelling and wind repelling layer. And it's actually your outer or shell layer. What you want in this layer is a layer that will repel moisture and it will repel wind. Now that little folded up black thing on top of my other clothing is actually a folded up poncho. That poncho will repel water. It'll hold out the rain, it'll hold out the snow. If you walk up against something wet like a branch that was full of moisture, it will not collect on you and stay there. That outer layer should also have a hood if you can help it. Now I never really liked hoods except when it's really cold out, so I tend to go with a hat. Just remember, you want it to repel water, you want it to keep the sun off your head, and you don't want it to be cotton of any sort, even your ball cap. Remember, I will be continuing this series. I will be talking about your lower body layers in another video. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. Remember to rate and comment. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. Do video responses and let me know what you think. I'll talk to you guys later.